Here's the AccuWeather report. Just a little after 11 a.m. on Friday the 13th of November 2015. We're going to start here at the Gulf. Saw what they did earlier. This is what's left. This is what's left of that bomb they brought in off the South Pacific, and they got a new one brewing right there. Okay. All this plume here off the South Pacific, they're going to bring that in. Okay. Where I'm at here with the blue dot, sporadic spraying. You saw they're sporadically spraying. You cut the country in half. The eastern sector looked pretty good. And that's what we got going today. Canada, hammered as usual. Well, we got silver bullets, red tails, and they're not spraying any plume today. Same jets as yesterday, but no plume coming out of those back tail fins. Imagine that. Well, they're back at it. Look at this guy here. It looks like a red bad boy. No, it might be a blue bottom silver bullet. But he's got some nasty plume. As I just back him off a little bit and pan over here, look what we got over here. Oh yeah, look at this nasty. Again, the unsymmetrical plumes. Oh my gosh, that guy ought to be shot down. Look at the friggin' plume. You can see it, the two outer ones are coming out of the turbofan, and the two inner ones are coming out of that back tail fin. Oh yeah, nasty plume. And we got another guy going back east to west. So, people might think that this is a clear sky day, when in fact these guys are spraying. They may not be spraying at notorious plumes, but they still are deadly plumes. Because look at this guy's going this way, and I pan just over to the side of him, and what do I got? Another guy coming up the other way. So these guys are in communicate with each other, either by computer board, they're either all in the same booths, or they're being controlled from my other booths by remote control. It's about time they let the people know what the hell they're doing. My God. I'm actually tired of this. It's almost just like yesterday, but they're just not spraying that big thick plume. We know these plumes are dangerous as ever. And people need to understand what the hang they're doing. To us, to our earth, to everybody. Well, it's a little afternoon, and they're still spraying east to west and west to east. There's a good shot of a silver bullet. Let's see if I can get him in a little bit better. Oh, I lost him. Too much focus. There he is. Let me see. Here we go. See if we can get a real good look at this silver bullet. Get a chance to focus in. There he is. Look at it. You can see it coming out of that back tail fin. Well, it's after 1 o'clock and they're still out here spraying. You never know it. You could think, well, the skies are blue. No, they're not. These guys have been spraying all day long with these mediocre plumes, the invisible Indigo Skyfold Phase 2 plumes. It's about time people did the research and find out what is going on so they can prepare. Yeah, it's one right after another. This is only about 5 minutes later. And you're seeing the destruction of Mother Earth in a real covert way. Definitely out of that back tail fin nozzle. Possibly out of the turbofan. Let's get a better look. You decide. In any event, we know that's toxic plume. Damn, it's just one after another. East to west, west to east. A few going south to north. And north to... And we got another one. It's just one right after another. That looks like a red bad boy. Somewhat, I don't know. It's a reflection of the light. In any event, this is the same plume they spray at night. And here comes another one. It's got to be getting close to 2 o'clock. You notice they're all coming east to west, west to east. Not a lot of north and south flights. How can that be if they're passenger jets? We know they're not. We know they're not. There's just one mission for these guys. They don't even need to spray any plume. But they're doing it. Getting too close to 2 o'clock. They're still sending them across the board here. Another silver bullet. Spraying some more plume. And it's almost getting close to that 2 o'clock hour for the red bad boys. Well, it's just a little after 3 o'clock and we still got some more guys up there spraying. I'll back him off. It just doesn't stop. Looks like we got ourselves a blue bottom silver bullet spraying no plume at 3:30 p.m. Man. Yeah, you can see how they're doing the grid. This guy's going the other way. That blue bottom silver bullet was south to north. This guy's heading west to east. And this guy's got plume. The silver bullet didn't have any plume, or the Indigo Skyfold Phase 2 invisible plume, which the pilots themselves have already admitted was in the works as of January 15th of this year. It's only been a couple of minutes and I caught this guy spraying now. So these guys are the same jets that spray the notorious plumes are now spraying what we call the headache mix. You can see how disastrous that plume is, but look at how easy it just dissipates and disappears. So you have to speculate that the plume they're spraying is still dangerous. Look at that plume just spewing out of that back tail fin nozzle. Let me look, see if it's coming out of the turbofan. Oh, look at the spewage. You can see how it's spewing out. Just stepped outside about 4 o'clock. Looked straight up and we got another silver bullet spraying more plume. Am I the only one seeing this going on here? All you people have to do is just go, look how that's spewing out of there. Look at the spewage. Very nasty. So he's got a red tail on that thing. Those silver bullets all have red tails. Seems like it anyway. Except the big tankers. It's getting close to 5:30. I look up and they're still spraying the plume. Look at the plume spew out again. Look at the red tail. Looks red to me and through the viewfinder. Look at the spewage coming out of that back tail fin. And as I pan over here, we got another guy bringing up the rear. So the spraying continues. They've been doing this all day long. People don't have a clue because they never look up. This fast dispersing plume. Look at that plume. My God, look at that spew out of that back tail fin. I'm going to pan it back and get them. It could be out of that turbofan. But look how that's just spewing right out. So, all day and into the evening, they're going to try to make it cold. Saw the weather report. They're going to try to make it ice cold. And we know how they're going to do that. And we're going to be on it on the Evan Fain YouTube channel. Have a good night. One more addition to the episode here. We got the police again. So we've been documenting this. This is car 97 over here in the Arizona Cottonwood Rec Center. Off-duty police officer using the police car for his own personal business on your taxpayer dollar.